Hey guys, Juju22 here, and welcome back to SmackDown. And this show is brought to you by MuchGames.ca, Fuse 4 Network, and Insomania Game. And up next is a special match, and it's to crown the light heavyweight champion. In fact, it's going to be done in a Royal Rumble. And in this case, we have 10 competitors that are definitely eligible in terms of weight, so you're not going to see a lot of heavyweights in this matchup, so there's no weight limit, or there's no issue in terms of, big guys in the ring. So, that being said, however, 10 individuals were selected at random, and once that happened, all 10 individuals participated in a random drawing just before the matchup to determine the order of entry. And this is the match where skill, toughness, and strength is king, or strength and toughness is king, and Lady Luck is queen. I'm sorry, I kind of botched that a little bit, but anyway, here's our first contestant. And it's Dave McCauley. So yes, you have Dave Fuse 4 McCauley, and then you have this man. You have Justin Gabriel. And I'll tell you one thing, these fans are going nuts for him as well. And there we go. Anyway, we have Justin Gabriel coming in as the number 2 entrant. So you have Dave McCauley at number 1, and you have this man, Justin Gabriel, at number 2. I will say, however, that these two men, though it's not likely they can win, they can still win, but it's just not very likely, however. But they will start off the match, and every couple of seconds another competitor enters according to the number they drawn prior to the match. This continues until all 10 men have entered the ring, and to be eliminated is to be thrown over the top rope, and both feet land on the floor. The last man standing after all others have been eliminated and entered, by the way, have entered and been eliminated, will be declared the winner. Anyway, so we have Dave McCauley and Justin Gabriel starting this match, and a suplex onto Justin Gabriel. Then a dropkick onto Justin Gabriel. Let me just adjust the camera here. And whipped into the corner is Justin Gabriel, as Dave McCauley gonna try to get rid of Justin Gabriel, but that's easier said than done. Anyway, who's up now? Oh, it's LP Grotus. And it looks like LP Grotus is going to go right after Dave McCauley. And, I mean, for my record, the only time that these two have ever met prior to this was, or actually I'm not going to mention it, but they did meet one time outside the ring, but that was it. So this is the first time that they are meeting in the ring for the first time, and it looks like Grotus is, well, actually he's going after everybody, is Grotus. And Dave McCauley not going to take any of it. And now what's Dave McCauley doing? Well, whatever he was going to do, he didn't do it. Oh, it's my good friend Truhu. And now it looks like Grotus and Dave McCauley are going to fight each other. Meanwhile, Truhu is going to take over on Justin Gabriel and a back suplex on a Justin Gabriel. Meanwhile, Dave McCauley going to try to get rid of LP Grotus. I mean, both Truhu and Grotus have just been removed from losing the World Tag Team Championships. So I can imagine that one of these two, or actually both of these men, want to win the championship. But of course, it's going to have to come at the expense of the other for one of them. And wow! Wow, what a disappointment. But you know what? He's my friend, so I'm not going to be too hard on him. But still, the fact that he just got in there and is already gone. Just wow. Anyway, here comes Heath Slater. And who's he going to go after? Well, before he could go after anybody, it looks like Justin Gabriel is going to be the one that goes after Heath Slater because, well, I mean, these two do have a history. I mean, this goes back to when both men were a part of the original Nexus in 2010, and then the following year they were members of the Core in 2011. But since then, ever since the Core broke up, yeah, these two men, Gabriel and Heath Slater, have been at each other's throats for the last couple of years. And that's pretty much where it stands as of now. And, oh, that's Santino Marella. Santino Marella, if I remember correctly, I think this is the first, if not one of the first couple of times we've seen Santino Marella, so we'll see what he can do. But so far, the only man that has been eliminated is Truhu. Dr. Truhu. I mean, he was in there for like, what, 30 seconds and then he was gone? Or actually, not even that. Sadly, I mean, I'm surprised that Truhu was already gone in about a matter of seconds. I mean, I couldn't believe it, really. I couldn't. But now it looks like Justin Gabriel's going after, or actually he's going after everybody, as Santino Marella was going to try to get rid of Heath Slater. And surprisingly, the two men that have started the match are still in the ring. And they're still kicking butt after this moment. And well, here comes R-Truth, who, believe it or not, does make the weight to be a light heavyweight. If you can, well, actually, that doesn't rhyme, actually, never mind. Well, anyway, here comes R-Truth. And it looks like he's going right after LP Grotus. I'm surprised he's going after him. Meanwhile, two members, former members of the original Nexus and the Core, still fighting each other. Slater and Gabriel are still going at each other, and wow! Slater just got pwned. He just got kicked, a super kick right in the face for his trouble, and it sent him over the top rope, so he's gone. So, surprisingly, Justin Gabriel has been the one that's eliminated people, so I guess I shouldn't blame Truhu for getting eliminated by Justin Gabriel, so I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry if I was a little bit too hard, but I really wish you could have stayed a little bit longer, personally. As, what was it, Justin Gabriel, excuse me, got double teamed, and then Dave just hit the Fuse 4 on Santino, but, I mean, you can't win the match by knocking a guy out. You have to knock him over the top rope and out. That's how you're going to win this match. But yeah, the two guys that have been in there since the start are still in there. Oh, nice move by Justin Gabriel. And Dave McCauley's still kicking ass, still fighting in there. I'll be surprised if he makes it all the way to the final. You know, like when the final guy enters, like the number 10 entrant enters. If my numbers are correct, this is number 8. Oh, it's Moogle Master. So now, Dave McCauley going to get some help from Moogle Master, who is making only his second appearance in the match. And, wait, what's going on here? Well, it looks like Grotus is going to take over on, well, never mind, as Justin Gabriel goes right after LP Grotus. And just as that happens, both Grotus and Moogle Master get a side Russian leg sweep for their troubles. And of course, Moogle Master and LP Grotus are good friends on YouTube. And as such, I would think that they would be good friends outside the ring, but, you know, being that the light heavyweight championship is at stake, I would think that these two would... Wow! Just wow. I mean, Moogle Master just got in there. I mean, he pulled a true who, I'll tell you that much. And now, wait a minute, the Frog takes care of Santino Marella. Santino Marella is gone. So Marella is out of here. As is Gabriel. Gabriel is gone. So now these guys are starting to, you know, exit like flies. So right now in the ring you have LP Grotus. You still have Dave McCauley, although he's not looking good right now, is Dave McCauley. Although it looks like Grotus and McCauley are... Wait, what's wrong with McCauley? You know, I mean, it looks like Dave's arm is hurt. And a DDT onto Grotus, and now, wait a minute. Whoa, Grotus and Dave McCauley have been busted open. I mean, I understand Dave was in there the longest, and now Grotus is busted open. Well, here comes Tanuki Teddy. And R-Truth has been eliminated. And it looks like, well, I know that Tanuki Teddy and as well as LP Grotus are members of the industry. And wow. Well, you know what? I should not, you know. Then again, he did get eliminated by the Frog, did Tanuki Teddy. Although, come on, Teddy, you could do better than that. I mean, I'm not trying to put you down or anything, but I would have thought you would last a lot more longer than you actually did. Well, anyway, now these two men have been busted open. Wait, who's up now? Oh, wait, that's CM Punk. CM Punk, if I remember correctly, yeah, if my calculations are correct, CM Punk is the last man to enter. And for him, he couldn't have drawn a better number than against a man that has been in there since the start, and one guy that has been in since probably in the middle, actually. So you still have LP Grotus, you still have Dave McCauley, but now CM Punk is going to be the next guy to come in. And now look at this. Oh, wow, taking down the Frog was Dave McCauley and CM Punk. I mean, oh, wait a minute. A rock bottom? A rock bottom onto LP Grotus? Really? Well, anyway, now Punk is turning his attention to or not CM Punk, Dave McCauley. And then a backbreaker onto CM Punk by McCauley. Oh, nice knee lift onto Grotus. But now CM Punk gonna take over. And it looks like LP Grotus is going to help CM Punk. I mean, Dave McCauley has been in since the start, and he's got to be hurting. And he's gone. So, you know, for Dave McCauley, he has nothing to be ashamed of. Really, he doesn't. But now it's down to CM Punk and the Frog, and wow! Wow! Excuse me, I'm starting to lose my voice here. But the winner, and the new light heavyweight champion, LP Grotus. Well, I'll tell you what, congratulations to LP Grotus, to my good friend LP Grotus, as he is the new light heavyweight champion. I'm very happy about this. Yes! So, Grotus is going to have to get cleaned up, but stay tuned for more matches. They're going to be coming up right after this.